How's it going, YouTube? I'm just gonna jump right in here because there's something that I found out here recently that really kind of irked me a little bit. You know that guy, Taylor, whatever his name is. He was the werewolf in the newest Twilight movie or whatever. He's rumored, or maybe I think he is slated to play, like he's cast already. I think he's cast already to play Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, for those of you that don't know who Stretch Armstrong is, or don't remember who Stretch Armstrong is, Stretch Armstrong is a toy. It was this toy that was filled with this, like, jelly stuff, or like this powder stuff. I think it was like this nasty goo stuff. Anyway, and he was like rubber, and he was exactly what his name describes. He stretched. That was it. He was like a superhero, and he stretched. And you, like, they in the commercials, they would have like one kid hold one arm and another kid hold his other arm, and then they would just stretch him. And that's it. He fought crime by stretching, and he was able to punch people who were really, really far away. But it was a toy. Like, I'm really tired of crappy, unoriginal movie ideas in Hollywood. Like, when I heard that, I was like, how the heck are you gonna make a Stretch Armstrong movie? Like, I could see a Stretch Armstrong cartoon. Sure, I'll give him that. Like, there have been worse cartoons. Care Bears, for instance, was a really crappy cartoon. I watched it, I'll admit that, but it was a crappy cartoon nonetheless. And, but Stretch Armstrong? Really? Part of me wants to see how they're gonna do it. Part of me is like, there's no way they're gonna pull this off with any kind of talent. There's no way that it's going to be good. There's no way that it will be a box office hit. But I have been surprised before. For sure, you know, like I have definitely seen crappy movies be successful before. But Stretch Armstrong will not be one of them. At least I don't think so. Also, along with Stretch Armstrong, another toy will be made into a movie, and that toy is Battleship. I could see Stretch Armstrong a little bit. Okay, I can excuse that, because Stretch Armstrong, at least, like, he had a villain, you know, like it was a toy and there was a villain and there was some semblance of a story, I guess. But my mind is blown. Like, how do you make a movie out of Battleship? All it's gonna be, like, you could have called the movie The Navy, and that was it. Or, hell, go watch Pearl Harbor, and, I mean, I'm sure you'll get the general idea. Or any movie where ships explode, and that's gonna be Battleship. Like, it's gonna be just as good as G.I. Joe, and G.I. Joe was awful. It'll be like... It's gonna be awful. Whatever happens, whoever is cast in it, it won't matter. The movie is going to be awful. And, like, part of me is offended because they're ruining my childhood. My childhood was Battleship pre-sounds. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a Battleship before the sounds got added in. I had the one with the sounds, but I remember Battleship where you'd have to, like, actually tell the other person what square you were going to get. You couldn't just type it in. And Stretch Armstrong, you know, like, like, those are like staples of my childhood, and they're going to ruin them by making them into crappy movies. And I just needed to rant for a bit because I'm pissed at movie makers everywhere. So stop it. Knock it off. Come up with something original. Please, God. Just for once in your life, have an original thought. You don't have to remake toys or cartoons or remake other movies that have been made. Be original.